In the heart of Asunción, the capital city of Paraguay, stands a haunting remnant from a dark chapter in the nation's history, the steel boots of a statue that once glorified the regime of General Alfredo Stroessner. This monument, once towering over the city as a symbol of his nearly 35 years of military rule, was dramatically severed after his overthrow in 1989. While the head, torso, and legs were removed, the base remains intact, a silent testament to a time that still echoes through the streets of Paraguay. Filmmaker Juanjo Pereira, who recently unveiled his documentary Under the Flags, The Sun at the Thessaloniki International Documentary Festival, brings to light the hidden stories of Stroessner's reign. Pereira's film explores the complexities of this era through rare archival footage and personal reflection. His film won the FIPRESI Critics' Prize at the Berlin Film Festival, marking a milestone for Latin American cinema. Stroessner's rise to power in 1954 promised peace, progress, and fraternity. But instead, it brought repression, anti-communist hysteria, and brutal violence. His regime tortured thousands of political opponents, and many more were disappeared without a trace. Despite the lack of visual documentation of these atrocities, Pereira uncovered around 120 hours of rare footage from various global sources, shedding light on the mechanisms of power that sustained his dictatorship. One crucial source for Pereira's research is the Archives of Terror, discovered in 1992. These records, now housed in Paraguay's Ministry of Justice, provide a chilling window into the systematic abuses carried out under Stroessner's rule. Yet, even as the country celebrates his downfall, the legacy of Stroessner remains deeply embedded. Pereira, who was born after the coup, questions whether Paraguay truly lives in a democracy today. The last election saw the Colorado Party win 80% of the vote, he points out, reflecting on the lack of political opposition. So is it democracy? I'm not sure. In schools, the dictatorship era was barely mentioned, with many, like Pereira, learning about it only later in life. Through his film, he aims to spark a deeper conversation about memory, identity, and the past's lingering influence on the present. Under the Flags, The Sun is not just a historical document, it's a call to reflect on Paraguay's ongoing struggles for true freedom and democracy. As Pereira puts it, the film is opening questions. We know so little about this period. It's like we only know fragments, and the movie is about these fragments, piecing together a sense of memory. If you want to stay informed about this and other important stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest news and updates.